Be gentle with yourself. Be gracious with yourself as you move through this life. I know sometimes those words sound nice but feel impossible. When the world tells you to move faster, do better, be stronger, it's not easy to look in the mirror and offer yourself kindness instead of criticism. But if you've learned anything in all the years you've been alive, it's this. Harshness may push you forward for a moment, but grace is what keeps you going for a lifetime. You've been through more than you admit to most people. Moments that shaped you in silence, memories that still linger in the corners of your mind. You've had your highest highs, moments of laughter so pure it felt like your soul was shining through your skin. And you've had your lowest lows, the ones where you sat alone wondering if the weight would ever lift. There have been days you felt invincible, and days you felt invisible. Both are part of your story. Here's something we forget far too often. This is your first time living this life. You are learning as you go. There was no practice round, no rehearsal, no secret manual handed to you at birth with all the right answers. It's my first time here too. It's everyone's first time here. We're all just figuring it out. And because of that, we will stumble. We will make choices we later wish we could change. We will say things we wish we could take back and stay silent in moments we wish we'd spoken up. We will misjudge people. We will misjudge ourselves. We will try to control the uncontrollable and forget that sometimes letting go is the bravest thing we can do. But none of that means we're failing. It means we're human. Somewhere along the way, you might have started believing that there's only one right way to live, one perfect path, one moment when everything clicks and you finally arrive. But here's the truth. There is no single arrival point. Life is a journey, not a destination. And happiness, it doesn't live in just one place. There are so many paths to it. Some are short and sunny, some are winding and shaded. Some seem to go in circles until you look back and realize that the circles were actually spirals. You were growing the whole time. Give yourself grace for all of it. Grace to try things and discover they're not for you. Grace to start over without shame. Grace to rest without feeling lazy. Grace to say no without guilt. Grace to be exactly who you are today, even if that person is still figuring things out. There will be seasons when life feels full of light, and seasons when it feels heavy and uncertain. Don't rush through either. The bright seasons remind you how beautiful the world can be. The heavy seasons teach you how strong you truly are. Both are valuable. Both will shape you. And remember this, you don't have to earn your worth. You were born with it. Even on the days you feel broken, you are still whole. Even when you feel lost, you are still on your path. Sometimes the bravest choice you can make is simply to keep going. Not perfectly, not without fear, but step by step, breath by breath, day by day. Along the way, let yourself become. Become someone who notices the way morning light spills across the floor. Become someone who pauses to smell the rain or watch the sky change colors. Become someone who lets kindness linger a little longer on their tongue. Become someone who sees beauty even in the midst of imperfection. You don't have to have a grand plan to make life meaningful. Sometimes meaning comes in the smallest moments. A warm cup of tea, a deep belly laugh, a conversation that makes you feel less alone. Sometimes it comes in realizing you've survived something you once thought would break you. Life will not always be easy, but it will always be worth living. And worth living well, not in a way that pleases everyone else, but in a way that honors your own heart. So walk gently with yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. When you make a mistake, remember it's not the end. It's just another lesson in the book you're writing. When you feel behind, remind yourself, you are exactly where you need to be for the chapter you're in. When you feel unsure, know that it's okay to take small steps. Give yourself grace. Again and again, and again. Because grace is not something you give yourself once. It's something you practice every single day. You are learning. You are growing. You are human. And that will always be enough. You will hear from me again if you hit the subscribe or follow button. See you in the next episode.